Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Borio with Chiropassion Consulting with this week's weekly Thought Flashes. First, I want to thank everybody for the great comments I've been getting over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully you find these videos extremely helpful for not only bettering yourself in your practice, but serving more people with chiropractic care. This week I thought I'd talk a little bit about our pre-consultation. A pre-consultation is the doctor. It doesn't always have to be done by the doctor. It can be done by the staff. But what it does is it sets up a couple of minutes of conversation to pre-frame the patient as to what you're going to do that day on their first visit. Pre-consultations are always done, whether it's the patient's first visit or whether a react after about a year. They're also done in a repeat with a spouse or an additional family member if they come back now to become a member of your practice. What is a pre-consultation? A pre-consultation is you, the doctor, like I said, or the staff, spending just a few minutes with the patient, describing more about what you do specifically as a chiropractor, what your objective is that day, what you're going to try to accomplish that day, and then setting just a little bit of an itinerary as to what's going to transpire over the next few minutes during the exam. Why do you do a pre-consultation? Well, it pre-frames, as I mentioned, the patient as to what it is you're doing so that everything you perform on the patient can be directed back with value to the pre-consultation, to the objective of the day. Let me give you an example. Barbara, my job as a chiropractor is to take care of your spine for the rest of your life, very much like a dentist. So we want to get you healthy and then certainly keep your spine healthy for the rest of your life, you and your family. And you're going to start it off something like that. We use a specific script for our clients, but what it does is it immediately tells the patient what it is you're doing, what it is you do, and what your goal is. So you're planting a major seed in that patient's mind that their spine needs to be maintained and taken care of for the rest of their life and their family's life as well. Then what you're going to do is talk a little bit about maybe the evaluation that day, and that everything you're looking towards is to identify what it is maybe causing interference or a disruption in the ability of the brain and nervous system to communicate to the body. You also want to let them know that anytime the spine is sick, and I like to use that word, if the spine is sick or subluxated or out of alignment, so we're going to anchor it to those other words. So anytime the spine is sick, or as you learn that word subluxated or is out of alignment, Barbara, it's going to disrupt or interfere with the nerves, and the nerves can't communicate to the body as well. And Barbara, we know through science that always will cause a sickness, a disease, an illness to develop in the body. So you always want to lend them some leadership in the pre-consultation so they know exactly what it is that you do. We then talk about some of the tests we do in the office. Now in our office we do posture, we do range of motion, we do a bilateral weight scale, we do a Titron scanner, we do x-rays. So we let them know that we're going to perform a few of these things and that there's value to each of those. We tell them exactly what we're looking for. And then at the end of the pre-consultation, we tell them again that once we identify exactly where the spine is sick, we'll be able to better understand where we need to adjust them in order to restore any health challenges they have, and then keep them healthy for the rest of their life. We then do an examination, and then we do a post-consultation, something that we call a bump and run. And what does that mean? That means you're going to basically repeat the pre-consultation at the end of the exam. And the beautiful part of that is you reiterate everything you talked about in the pre-consultation, and it kind of brings together all of the tests or evaluations that you did. We call them criteria testing, all of the criteria testing that you did during the exam, and it brings, again, value to that. It kind of brings it home. At the end of my post-consultation, I tell them that once we get their spine healthy, it's important that they maintain the spine and their wellness for the rest of their life, so that same problem or something even more serious doesn't develop in their spine or their family spine. And that's a wonderful way to start your bonding, if you will, or your relationship with a new practice member. Hopefully that helps for you this week. We are having a conference this week, an event in Chicago, It's the 11th and 12th of June. We still have space for anybody that's looking to sign up and join us there. We're bringing in Dr. Dennis Nikita, who's going to speak. We're going to do a lot of philosophy. We're going to talk an enormous amount about science and the science behind chiropractic and subluxation and the cause of illness and disease in the body. We're also doing a CA breakout. I also want everyone to share our Thot Flash video with any friends or colleagues that you think might enjoy it, and they can really go right to our website at chiropassionconsulting.com, sign up, and they're free, and you can learn a little bit more about me and our practice and how we're able to serve so many people, and we'd certainly love to have you at one of our events, and even more importantly, have you as one of our clients, part of Chiropassion Consulting and our mission to serve more chiropractors so we can in turn serve more people with chiropractic. Thank you very much. Have a great week out serving your patients, and I'll see you back next week.